What's going on YouTube? My name is Julius Velasco and I'm a realtor here in the Northern Nevada area if you don't already know. This is a brand new way that I want to deliver you guys kind of the interesting news by reacting to these things in the real estate industry. Comment down below what you think about it. If you're brand new to the channel and you find any of this content valuable or helpful, feel free to hit that subscribe and notify yourself with that bell down below. This is a story from CNBC about the first 3D printed home. So let's go ahead and see what's up with these houses.
It may look like toothpaste, but this 3D...
I just noticed that this is the printer itself. That's crazy. I don't think it would be plastic. If it's made out of plastic, I would assume if it's getting hit by the sunlight, your house will be turned into ice cream in like probably the first 2 hours. But anyways, let's go ahead and see. I'm pretty sure it's not plastic.
Toothpaste, but this 3D printing technology is spitting out a 1,900 square foot.
So for a house to be printed at 1,900 square feet is pretty interesting and honestly pretty remarkable, if I would say so myself. Now, I don't know how that would compare to a stick-built house, but the concrete foundation seems pretty legit. And now, I'm not like a home inspector or anything, so with the amount of properties that I've seen lately, there's different foundations out there that are actually being built upon. So that's just my little input on the foundation there, which concrete is pretty solid.
How?
You get it? Concrete solid.
House. The concrete foundation, interior and exterior walls, and utility conduits. This is the final product.
So let's stop here and look at the house. So the siding of the house is pretty interesting because it is layered and layered upon each other, right? Like we saw in the intro where they're pasting pretty much the sides of the wall. Like the whole house is being printed. Now I'm pretty sure if you wanted to, you wouldn't have, you could grind that out or something. I don't know. He'll probably go in and tell us about that part later. This is the first 3D printed house. We even got the lines. That's pretty interesting.
We're trying to build houses in half the time for half the price.
New York-based SQ4D printed the model home.
So that's quite interesting that this is being done out in New York. So if you're out in the New York area, expect to see this. I'm not a realtor in New York. I'm here in Northern Nevada. This is a pretty game-changing development. I would think there's always something out in tech that's doing something as we progress, right? In life, there's always new inventions and stuff, but this is interesting to hit real estate.
In about 2 days with barely 3 workers.
What? What the
3 workers.
She said 2 days. So to print a house, it would only take 2 days apparently to the to these builders here, and that's actually quite remarkable too, just because of the fact that build times are actually spaced out. It's about maybe 6-month build time, and if I'm being generous on the time, because a lot of that wait time is dependent on the lot availability, and it's also the amount of houses they're currently working on.
And it's cheap.
Our profits will be higher, and we will be able to show that with more projects that we do.
How do you sell a 3D printed house?
I'd like to think it sells itself.
What is the weirdest thing anybody has ever said to you when they walk into this place?
Oh man, is it plastic?
The company...
There it is. That's the question that I had, because it's a common question, right? Like I would assume that that was one of the questions that would come up is it plastic? I don't know. Maybe we could do a video about deep diving into the 3D printed house. Let's get up to 20 likes for this video. For those of you who are not subscribed, hit that subscribe and we will dive deep into what a 3D printed home is composed of. So that'd be kind of interesting. Now, I'm not a builder. I'm just going to pull up these articles and present to you what I find.
The company now has the permits to build on this site down the road. The first 3D printed home for sale to...
I'm actually curious on what kind of permits would be needed to build a 3D printed home. Now, it's so new that I wouldn't know.
The public, 1,500 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, listed at just under $300,000. That's about half the price of a comparable new home in the area.
The offers are in the thousands. We are getting, people are seeing the price.
So he said there's offers in the thousands, and just to chime in on our real estate market here in Northern Nevada, because we are facing such a shortage, we're experiencing the selling side to have that same experience. Now, with that being said, if you are a multi-property owner and you've been thinking about selling one of your properties, right now would be the best time. If you are out looking to go buy some houses, then it'd be kind of difficult because of such the shortage. I'm not telling you it's impossible. I'm just telling you you'll be facing some curves there.
Price across the nation and loving that.
It's out layer by layer by layer, 2 inches thick.
Potential buyers like the Johnsons from Kansas City are already lining up.
We've been looking since September of last year. And a lot of the homes in the 2 counties are just impossible to find anything at this price.
And this quality.
So this is the result, the raw result of 3D printing. It's kind of like concrete corduroy, but if you don't love this look, they can smooth it out for you and make it look just like.
Nice. So you do get the option with them to get the walls sand down, but I mean, everyone has their own preference in how they live their homes, so that's whether up to you if you like the textured wall or not. Let's see what else.
Like a regular wall, but for the home builders, this is a real game changer. Right now, they're up against a severe labor shortage as well as skyrocketing prices for lumber, and both of those are combining to just make their costs really, really difficult right now. So this could address both of those.
So my camera just died, but I wanted to go ahead and dive in and kind of share a little bit of something interesting she had said about the shortage of lumber, even the labor that she had mentioned. It's interesting to see how technology and crisis can bring in together almost a mixing pot of innovation. That's something I kind of wanted to wrap up. If you found this interesting, feel free to hit that like button. Remember, if we can get up to 20 likes, I'll do a video on kind of the 3D printed thing. I actually find that kind of interesting on what a 3D printed house is made of. Smash that like button, get us up to 20. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel grow and push out to other viewers who are actually curious in what's going on too. And find more of the details down there as well. I'm going to leave the original article, and if you want to watch the rest of it, then go ahead and watch that full article on your own. And until the next video, I will catch you in the next one.